I am Pat Hanberry. I'm the CEO of the Mental Health Association of Frederick County, and I'm joined here by a couple of our board members and several of our staff. And we are here today to kick off the public phase of our capital campaign, which is very exciting. We have been in the silent phase now for about a year, and during that silent phase we raised and financed $1.7 million, which has allowed us to purchase a new building. Our capital campaign is called Making Room for Mental Health. And that obviously has more than one meeting, it probably has more than two meetings, but one of the meetings is we want people to make rooms in their mind for the idea of good mental health. Too often we say mental health and people say, I don't want to hear about it. Why would you not want to hear about good mental health? We can all use and need good mental health, and that's one of the things that the Mental Health Association strives to do, which is to help people improve their mental health. But obviously the other meaning of the term of our campaign, Making Room for Mental Health, is that we need more room to provide all of our services. If we were just looking for offices for ourselves, we would just go and rent space or continue to rent space. But we have so many programs that we provide in the community, and we're always having to go to other places. There are lots of generous places like churches and other nonprofits that have large rooms, but it takes up half of our staff time just trying to find those rooms. We need room for our supervised visitation and monitored transfer for kids that are in the foster care system and have been abused. We need rooms for our groups, like our support group for survivors of suicide, and also for all of the group therapy that we do in counseling services. We train over 3,000 child care providers a year so that they can help kids get a good start on their lives. We don't have room enough to train these 3,000 providers. So the room that we have a beautiful day today in Frederick, don't we? It's not a little windy. So the building that we have purchased has not only room enough for our expanding staff, and we really are expanding, but we have a very large conference and training room that can be subdivided. We have a child-friendly room where kids can be when their parents are doing parenting education, maybe when the child care providers are doing training. We have 2 group therapy rooms where we can do our survivors of suicide support groups and all of the other groups that we want to run. So we literally and figuratively want to make room in Frederick County for mental health. The second phase of our campaign is also going to be a $1.7 million campaign. We have already in the first phase got a grant from the Osherman Family Foundation. It was a $200,000 challenge grant, and our board met that challenge. They raised $100,000 from the board itself, and then went out to our community and raised another $100,000. So we're well on our way. It's a horrible time to be raising money, in case you haven't noticed that. It may take a little bit longer than we would like it to take, but we're going to do it. We have the building, it just needs to be renovated inside and out, pretty much. It's located at 226 South Chestnut, which is just about a mile from here, so it's still going to be close into downtown and in a neighborhood. It's a great location. It's got a lot of visibility, parking, close to transit. It's a fabulous spot. So we're very excited. We're doing this with a little bit of trepidation because we're not stupid, but we really are looking forward to it. So today what we're doing is we have some cards that we want to hand out to people. We're going to be down here in Center Square for a while to be handing those out and letting people know that we exist and what we're doing. What I would like to do now is to thank one of our extremely generous donors. This is Patty Hurwitz. She's been on our board actually twice. The first time probably
30 years ago.
30 years ago. She was an infant. We were taking kids at that point. And now she's back on our board because that's how much commitment she has for the Mental Health Association. And Patty and her husband Jeff, who are owners of Colonial Jewelers, who have allowed us to use the space today, were the first people to name a room in the new building. And the room they're naming, they gave us a $15,000 donation. The room they're naming is the child therapy room, which is going to be in the counseling services portion of our building. So, and I do want to also introduce Jean Joyce, who is another one of our board members and has been our board president in the past. Actually, she's the chair of our capital campaign now, is what she is. So we're really glad to have Jean here. So I'm going to turn this over to Patty, who would like to say a few words, and I just want to thank her so much for all of her generosity to the Mental Health Association. Want to say a few words?
Well, just what I say to everybody about mental health, the Mental Health Association. I think that most people don't realize all of the programs that Mental Health Association offers here in Frederick County, and so many of these programs are geared toward prevention, and I believe so strongly in that that's where we start. And, good mental health starts from birth, and so that was why Jeff and I decided to do child therapy. Just like the idea that that's where it all began. A lot of the programs the Mental Health Association does are geared toward children and to prevention of problems later on down the road, and to the promotion of good mental health. So we're just thrilled to be part of this. This building is going to be so important for the continuity of care, for bringing all the programs together under one roof. It's really going to be just really add to the services that we can provide for the Frederick community.
I'd just like to encourage everyone to take this very seriously and invest in the improved mental health of Frederick County with this very important building for the Mental Health Association.